They're a part of the conversation about, did you just say trans people are messed up?
Yeah, they're like abnormal. You know, like they've been traumatized. God. Why would you not identify what a real woman is? Because people who are confused about who they are might be offended when you might be able to help them by really identifying what a woman is and what a man is, and they may think about it and overcome their traumas.
Did you just say real woman?
Right.
So you think that there are women that aren't real women?
Yes.
Okay, like what?
A lesbian.
A lesbian's not a
real
woman?
Or transgender. Do you think men who take off the body parts and put on women body parts, you know, like breasts and all that, and put on dresses, are they women or are they still, are they women or are they still men?
Sorry, ask the question again?
You know how they're transgenders? Let me do this. Transgenders now, and they're confused about their identity. So you heard of Bruce Jenner, right? Mm-hmm. We all know Bruce is a man. Well, he took off the body part. Where you going?
I'm leaving.
Why are you leaving?
Because.
What?
Because what you're saying is extremely offensive, and I'm not going to sit here for it.
Come and tell me why.
Nope.
You're running?
Yep.
And somehow or another, they get these crazy ideas in their head. There's something called police brutality or injustice.
Did you just do this? Did you get quotations for police brutality?
Right.
As though it's some mythological monster like it's the Loch Ness?
Yes.
No, police brutality is an absolute positively
not true.
Factual.
Not true. Do they have a right to protest at your private company, your business?
Not a private.
Do they have a right to do that?
Absolutely.
Oh, they do. And you agree with that, Ty?
It's not against the law.
You agree with that, Ty?
And it's not against the law, dude.
Do you agree with that, Ty?
Yeah.
You do. Okay. See, this is why you people are suffering. Because you don't want to do the right thing. You're on the wrong side of right.
It's funny that you said right. It is literally his constitutional right to peaceful protest. It's his right. There's a piece of paper that was written.
Is that the Constitution?
Yeah. And then it says you have the right to protest. It literally says, it uses the word right.
Not at work. They should have put not at work for black people.
But they didn't.
They didn't put it.
Did you say for black people? What about white people? When you say Colin Kaepernick, you're glad he doesn't have a job. I just go.
He turned his back on this country. He turned his back on the flag.
It's not against the country. It's not against the flag. Anybody that watches this, it's not about the. It's not about this. It's not about the military.
It is.
It's not about the flag.
Yes, it is.
It's not about a f***ing song that is a racist song. It's a racist song if you listen to the next stanza, but nobody wants to address that. It is about police brutality and racial injustice. He said it 15, 20 times, but for some reason, the people in a bubble like you, for some reason, just go, I know I heard the truth, but I don't want to hear it. Like you're an adult that's going la, 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 just like Trump supporters, those Trump tards, and they're a bunch of fucking Trump tards. They go into this bullshit bubble and don't listen to reality. They're hypocrites. Their hypocrisy is fucking amazing. Are you kidding me?
Gender dysphoria is a medically recognized thing that some people go through.
Do you believe that?
What?
What she just stated.
Are you saying
gender dysphoria is
meaning that it's a mental illness that needs to be dealt with?
Yeah, I mean, we could call it that. Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Yeah, I agree with you. It is a mental illness.
Right, and we should. So if someone's experiencing that, then obviously, like, as their brothers and sisters, families and friends, we need to be there to support them, etc.
Meaning not support them and accepting it as a norm, but to show them how to overcome it, right? Right, Lauren?
Well, I mean, when it comes to,
Lauren, what is wrong with you?
Well, what gender dysphoria?
Your Christianity is...
Sir, do you recognize that in all of the existence of humanity that gays have always existed, that transgender people always existed?
Let me ask you this.
There's been nothing that has ever changed that.
Masks are important because even video is manipulated. There is no reason why you should go to a protest knowing there's photographers on both sides and will use your personal image however they want. It's idiotic to not wear a mask.
So the Klansmen did the right thing by wearing the hood?
Sure. Okay. If they want to hide the fact that they're racist, of course it was the right thing.
So it sounds like, and I didn't notice, it sounds like you support Antifa and Black Lives Matter. You support them.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Do you support the quote unquote white supremacist group who try to protect themselves from Black Lives Matter and Antifa? Do you support them?
That didn't happen.
No, I'm asking you, do you support them?
Your friends are the violent ones.
No, you're not answering the question. Do you support them to defend themselves?
Your question is based on something unreal.
No, the question is to learn. I'm trying to learn. I'll tell you I'm black and slow.
Bro, you're not trying. Bro, you're playing a role, and you are absolutely not trying to learn.
No, I am. I really am. So I just want to know: do you support the so-called?
The answer is no. I don't support white supremacists.
Why not?
And as a black man, neither should you.
Why not? Why don't you support them? You support everybody else defending them.
This interview is over. This interview's over.
What does that mean? He ran. Is that real? Come back, don't go. But do you agree it's time to end this crazy so-called women? And look at the women in the movement. Nobody want them anyway. I think they're mad because no one want them. They're like lesbians, and they're fat, they're ugly, they're short hair. Nobody want them. I think they're mad about that. Wouldn't you agree?
No, I wouldn't. Sorry. I think we're talking past each other.
What do you mean?
I am speechless. What can I say?
Why are you speechless?
Because I'm at a loss for words.
Do you love the white people?
Do I love the white people? Would you have anybody particular in mind?
All white people?
No, I don't love all white people.
And why not?
Well, it would depend on the person.
Why don't you love all white people?
You mean, do I have a kind of blanket feeling of, well, okay, let me put it this way. I guess I love white people the same way I love all people.
But why don't you love all people?
I just told you I loved all people.
No, you said you didn't.
All right.
How is it possible that you can represent God and not love all people?
My brother, I'll see you later. This
Where
is
you
a
going?
really stupid conversation.
You about to run?
Yeah, I'm going.
Don't run. Priests don't run.
This priest is leaving.
Why?
Because it's a stupid conversation.
What's stupid about it? We're talking about America.
So why do you love this man? What does this man do? Do you like black people? What did your black skin ever do to you?
Why
Mr.
are you asking me
Peterson,
that?
That makes you hate it so much.
What makes you think I hate it?
Because I've never heard you say anything good about black people, especially in a group.
When you say,
don't like.
When you say you never heard me,
I haven't heard.
You never heard of me.
I have heard of you, Mr. Peterson.
You did?
Yes.
And so haven't I shown I love black people?
You have shown that you strongly despise black people.
By doing what?
Saying stuff like the great white hope.
But
You're the first black man I've ever heard say something like that.
The great white hope. I have T-shirts that says the great white hope.
But I gotta ask you a question.
Also, listen, you didn't know this about me. I call Obama the fallen messiah.
You don't like Obama either.
No, I like Obama. I just don't agree with his politics.
Okay, I can rock with that.
Yeah.
You don't think he did anything positive for black people?
Who?
Obama.
No.
Nothing?
Not 1
Not
ounce
nothing?
of it. He's married to Big Mama, and he's afraid of his wife.
Mr. Peterson, that's blasphemy. He did nothing. You ever heard of the Affordable Care Act? You ever heard of that?
Yes.
That's nothing good. You ever?
That wasn't good. When you say yourself, who are you? Who are you?
Myself, that which is me.
And who are you?
I'm Dave.
That's your name. Who are
That's
you?
my name. My name is Dave. I don't know where you're going, man.
No, I'm asking, who are you? You said myself. You mean yourself. Who are you?
I am me. Who are you?
No, but who are you?
I am me.
You told me your name. I didn't ask your name. I asked, who are you?
I'm telling you who I am. I am me, and I'm asking you back, who are you?
When you say I am me, when you say you are me, I am me, who is me?
Yeah, it's a great question. I would like to hear your answer. Who are you?
No, I'm asking you. You're the one that don't believe.
I know.
You're the one that don't believe God
I don't have
exists.
a good answer for you, Jesse. I don't have a good answer for you, Jesse.
So
I'd
you
love
don't
to hear
know who
your
you
answer.
are.
Do you know who you are?
So you don't know who you are, right?
I'm asking you, do you know who you are?
I know who I am.
Or are you asking me a deliberately impossible question that can't be answered? That's cheating and it's not moral. Can you answer the question? Who are you?
What do you mean?
Who are you?
You don't even believe in morality, right?
Who are you?
You didn't answer my question.
Answer your own question. Answer your own question.
No, my question is toward you who don't believe in God. You think you created from a mammal or whatever. Who are you?
I told you. Now I'm asking you.
You didn't tell me. You told me your name, man.
Yes, I know.
I told you you're black and slow. I didn't ask. I already know your name. I'm asking, who are you?
Yes, and I have answered you that I do not have a good answer for you. Please tell me who you are.
So let me ask. Do you create?
You can't answer it, can you?
I can't
You're just
answer, but I'm not.
questions over and over.
You
can't answer. You're asking questions you can't answer yourself.
You're my expert. I'm asking the expert.
You're a poser,
atheist.
man. You can't answer your own questions.
I'm asking the atheist. Who are you?
Yeah, and I'm asking the Christian. Who are you? Tell me.
But no, it's not your show. I'm asking you.
Yeah, because you're full of shit,
I'm interviewing you, so you don't believe. You said you're in charge.
You're not playing fair, man.
You said you're in charge of your own life. So far we're finding out that might not be true. But let me ask, do you create your own thoughts?
Who are you, Jesse?
Do you create?
I'm not answering any more questions until you answer me.
Do you create?
Who are you?
Do you?
That's the last question.
Who
are you?
Do you create your own thoughts?
I've already answered your
question. You haven't answered yet.
Because you want a yes or a no.
Right.
You ain't getting a yes or a no out of me because I've answered your question.
But why can't God said let your word be yea and nay, yea or nay? Why can't you give me a yes or no?
1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 17, and he also says that all of the promises of God are yes and amen in him. But are you going to tell me then that because I won't answer your question yea or nay, that I am disobedient to God?
You're being disobedient to me too. What the? See, you're disobedient to your husband. You won't even obey me.
You know what? God bless you. Bye-bye.
Where you going? Come back.
I know this works for your ratings.
Come back. Don't run.
Because you said you're glad Colin Kaepernick doesn't have a job.
And I hope they fire the rest of them.
Got you. No problem. Got you. Nate Boyer is a veteran. Because you remember how they said this is disrespecting the flag and the vets, right? Right. Okay. He is the vet that actually suggested that Kaepernick take a knee. Him and Kaepernick met. They talked it out. He said, instead of sitting on the sidelines, why don't you take a knee? Because a knee is not a sign of disrespect. This is what a veteran a white veteran, for your people, has said, okay?
And your point is what? That doesn't make it right.
No. Because again, I want to break down what is right and what is no.
Kaepernick was so dumb, he took bad advice?
Because it's in the Constitution that he can do it.
Kaepernick took bad advice.
Oh, he took bad advice from a vet.
Yes.
I want you guys to be clear on that.
The
veteran gave Kaepernick bad advice. So screw that veteran. Right?
That's you said
the American flag is
because we're supposed to honor
That's what you just said.
But the flag, don't bring up the flag. That is absolutely bullshit.
It's about the flag.
Because people wear flags on their balls, on their underwear. They use flags as paper plates. According to the Constitution, you're not supposed to disrespect the flag in any way, shape, or form. I see people with.
It still doesn't make it right.
It doesn't make it right, so do it across the board.
It still doesn't make it right.
Is Kid Rock wrong?
Is Kid Rock wrong?
What did he do?
You gotta know these things, dude. Listen,
come.
You gotta know.
Come on, man.
Oh, Kid Rock from Michigan.
Kid Rock, the
that's running for
rock star who is ignorant on a level.
I love that guy.
I know you do.
You know what? All right.
I don't know if you're being.
We talked about that on my show.
Jesse, are you being a provocateur?
At this point, that's what it is.
You're being a provocateur.
So let me ask. I gotta ask. I used to, when I was into my blackness, I thought the way you guys think.
When I was
into my blackness.
Yeah.
So where did your blackness go? Did you lease it to someone?
I'm into what is right, not
about
the color.
So if you're into what is right, you can't love Kid Rock because he did something that's wrong.
He's gonna be the next senator or whatever he's running for. Let me ask you this. So my belief that two guys cannot have a child, is it a false belief?
But you're saying for them to go outside of their sexuality,
right.
They're still inside their sexuality. They're just going to have, they're having a child.
I know, but they have to step outside of that. God didn't make that possible. So why would God have made that possible?
So let me ask you something.
For them to get married and all that as a man and as a Christian, why would God have not made that possible for two women or two men not to have to step outside of their homosexuality or lesbian to have babies? Why would he make it possible for them to stay in that and have a child or children?
People can have children, gay, straight, whoever.
But they can't have it. They have to step outside to get it.
They can have children.
But my question is, why wouldn't God have made that possible? Are you leaving?
I am leaving.
Don't go.
This is an inappropriate conversation.
Don't run.
And I'm not going to have it. I'm not running.
What the?
This is an inappropriate conversation.
My guest is leaving. I thought we were having fun.
It's not fun. It's inappropriate.
But you're the matchmaker, man, the executive matchmaker.
I see why you're alone. God bless you.
All right, thank you. Amazing.